Debbie Ngarewa-Paka and Rauri Waititi are facing a 3-week suspension.
Okay, so as evidence, up in the back here, the head's cut off. There's a haka going on there, right there, the back left-hand corner. Didn't leave the seat, no punishment.
Without pay from Parliament over their
everywhere.
haka performed during a vote
Haka
on the Treaty Principles Bill. MP Hana Rafferty Maipi Clark, who initiated the haka, is facing a 7-day suspension without pay. But those punishments are just recommendations from Parliament's Privileges Committee.
I mean, can I just say one other thing? I know we've debated this already, but, you know, I know he looks like Rimmer. I've got all of that. But does anyone look particularly... You remember, to be intimidating, I think someone needs to be intimidated. Do they look particularly worried? Do they look like anything's going to happen to them? I mean, other than his regular face, where he always looks something. But do they look particularly concerned about what's going on? It doesn't look like it to me. So
they look like they're momentarily discomforted at best.
Yeah, all right.
Parliament's Privileges Committee, and given they are so harsh, Speaker Gerry Brownlee has decided the entire Parliament must debate it. And there's a chance it could drag on for weeks. Well, we're going to go back now to Parliament, where Lloyd Boyd-Burr joins.
Yeah, that's interesting, if it goes on for weeks. I know that they were talking about, you know, the government wants them gone. And one of the reasons they want them gone, I was thinking that as well, Justin says, why 3 glasses of water? I was thinking the same thing. It's like someone's a thirsty boy. Okay, go.
I can answer that. Because he's just so dry.
Oh, there you go. The government want them gone. And I mean, like, I don't know if this has been confirmed, but it'd be fairly obvious if they could, because they don't want them to contribute to the debate on budget day. But of course, it would be incredibly undemocratic if they were going to suspend them and then include budget day. So if it happens, suspend them from the day after budget day. You know, Te Pāti Māori and their leaders have every right to participate in the conversations around budget and around how this government is choosing to spend our money. So, but I think the reality is, now that Gerry's stepped in, and also, I say again, credit to him, now that Gerry's stepped in, this conversation could go on for weeks. And what have we learnt before, Chewie, about when this government has conversations around Māori issues that goes on for weeks? Does it normally end pretty good for them or pretty bad for them? Do you remember?
Historically, not great.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what...
There's a shit ton of misinformation in this discussion. Like I've been fielding some comments in our YouTube videos about this. Yeah. And people have some fucking cooked reasons why it's such a harsh penalty. Some bloke tried to tell me it's because Hana ripped up a piece of paper, which is apparently, I don't know, the only copy of the bill, or property of Parliament,
or was that did she go and get the original treaty or something? Was that ripping up the original treaty? Is that what it's all about?
David only had one copy, and now it's fucked. Just like, people don't know. They're like, ripping the paper is against parliamentary standing orders, and I was like, oh, what? Yeah, it's silly, and people aren't across this at all. The other example that gets mentioned about this is their punch up on the way to the debating chamber, which I believe was Trevor Mallard.
So what did they get back? It was Tau. Someone saying that it was Tau Hinare.
Oh, it was Tau Hinare, was it? Okay.
That's right. It was for a few days. And so what they're now saying is, what could be read as intimidation, that's a 3-week ban with no pay. An actual assault, there's like a few days. You know, it's like, I mean, if they were consistent, it would be one thing. But I wonder if Gerry's finally gone, oh, my colleagues make my job so hard. We should talk about this, because if a punch is worth 5 days or whatever it was, this is a bit weird that this is worth 21. And what it looks like to me, and I don't want to say that word again, because when I say the word apathy, people think what the word that comes afterwards. But you know, these Māori people, they also embarrassed Judith Collins. They also said stuff you to the committee. And so it feels like they're saying it's for what's happened in the House, but really it feels like there's a lot of kind of pissiness behind the scenes that they can't say, well, they were mean to us at the Privileges Committee. They didn't let us sit on our big chair. They can't say that it's what it's for. So they're saying it's what happened in the House. Yep. But if it's what happened in the House, it's disproportionate. Now, how often do we hear the word disproportionate and Māori in the same sentence?